What's happening, guys? Mike Moo here. For those of you guys that don't know me, I am a tech guy. I've worked in Silicon Valley for many years in a number of variety of different tasks. One of them was to do web design. And back then, WordPress wasn't that popular. We're talking about in the late 90s. So just a couple of days ago, I built my first WordPress site. It's been a really long time since I've been back into building websites. Okay, so I just built my first WordPress site, and I got it through 10Web. Now, 10Web offers a lot of amazing stuff in their whole entire all-in-one hosting and management solution. One of them is actually image optimization. So Image Optimizer is something that will help you reduce your image size, because when you don't, well, actually in this case, I just got this site up a couple of days ago. When you don't, this is what happens. Site speed gets affected. Now, if you look at the GT metrics of my new site, which is mike.mu, you will find my page speed score is an F, 46%. And the main reasons contributing it have to do with these few things here. So the top two things that are affecting my score are about serving scaled images. We can scale these down quite a bit. You see this? So I have a screenshot that can be scaled down quite a bit because maybe it's being served as a full-on image when it's really only being seen at 82 by 42. See that? If I just scale it that much, that could have increased the site speed by that much. Anyways, load time is everything. And sure, the fully load time is only 2.1 seconds, which is fairly reasonable, and the total page size is 1.84 megabytes. But you can see that my score is really low. So in order to improve that, of course, I thought, look, 10Web gives me this image optimizer plan and program here. So I went ahead and ran the whole thing. Okay, and actually these are actually post running all that. So my performance score is at an F at 46% still, and Y slow score is 68%. Without going too much further into some of these other details, it says, you know, a bunch of these other images can be optimized by an extra 43% in general. Right, these type of things. And then I got a whole bunch of other JavaScript type things that I'll probably have to go in there. And once I learn more about what some of these plugins that I have going on, maybe I can optimize those. But these first two things are really contributing to my score quite a bit. All right, so enter this other solution. Okay, this is Shortpixel. And before, I wasn't thinking about using this or activating it, because I thought, hey, 10Web has the image optimizer. Why would I want to pay someone separate to do roughly the same thing? Well, apparently Shortpixel does a lot more. And just to show you, and this is the real reason why I was creating this video, is I was so impressed. Look at this. This is after it's already done with the compression through 10Web or other third-party compression. And Shortpixel is able to reduce this even more. Look at this. Average reduction size is 85% for these images. Granted, these images that you see right here, these are full-on 5D Mark III or Mark IV pictures from my tea ceremony that I had uploaded to the site, just kind of as a test under a private gallery. And, you know, I wanted to keep the full-on size on there just in case, but also want to see, hey, if I'm viewing it or if I'm serving it, you know, what would happen? Obviously, it's slow as molasses, even though I have fast internet speed, because what's affected is also the quality of the server and a bunch of other things that go along the stack, right? But if you start with a more optimized image, everything is just going to be much faster. So Shortpixel is going through all my images right now. I already have 3,000 some odd images in there. Even though I just built the site a couple of days ago, what I did was I went and said, hey, why don't I import some of my really old blog posts from various different sources and put them in here, the ones that I can import anyway. So I did that. So I have a ton of stuff in here. Okay, but look at this. Optimized by 90%. I actually only did a few posts since the site went live. There's about like several of them, and they were able to reduce some of these sizes, even though I used a program called JPEG Mini. JPEG Mini Pro. For those of you guys that are pro photographers, if you don't know about it, you should consider getting it. Basically, it reduces the size of your image without any or not imperceivable reduction of quality while getting maximum reduction. So I ran some of these thumbnails and stuff already through, and going through Shortpixel again, I was able to get an even 3% reduction, even higher level of production. So they got 3 different levels on here. There's lossy, glossy, and lossless. And this is just on the website. Okay, you can sign up for a free account. And just so you know, I'm not an affiliate of Shortpixel yet. I was so impressed with this. I went online here. You know, I have an account with Shortpixel, which I activated to try, and obviously I'm going to keep. And I was so impressed that I went and signed up for an affiliate. So I'm not an affiliate right now, as I'm recording right now, but I applied. We'll see when they get back to me and see if they allow me to be part of it, because I was so impressed just right off the bat. So they have 3 different levels. I set both at glossy. Okay, there's lossy, there's lossless, etc. Generally, when I'm shooting pictures and I convert them to JPEG after processing them, I use lossless compression, which is fantastic. I don't use it on Shortpixel, of course. I use my JPEG Mini Pro. Glossy is minimal loss with really fantastic compression. And then, of course, lossy is the best compression, but good enough for most for viewing on a web. Okay, so this is just it's just straight up tool on there for you to showcase there. But what I'm using with my WordPress, and if you have a WordPress site right here, is you got this plugin, and the plugin allows you to just basically automatically configure that. Okay, I'll have links down to this below. There's a lot of features available on here that I was quite impressed with. Okay, I mean, just look at some of these. I mean, just why is Shortpixel the best? There's some really impressive things in here that I didn't even think about, because I've been away for so long. And back in the day when I was designing websites, you know, our sites had to be small. Images had to be really small, and we had to design and keep in mind that a lot of people are still on dial-up. Yeah. That's how long ago that I was when I was still designing websites. A lot of people, most of the United States was still on dial-up. I know I'm aging. I'm just aging myself there. But anyway, so this is one. They offer 2 different plugins, and I just ran the WordPress plugin. Now, here's another cool thing about this, is that there's an adaptive images plugin. This is going to be really cool. This is the next thing that I'm going to have installed. I haven't tried this out yet, but this can only be better. And this is what's key, is that basically it's going to resize each image appropriate to the client that is watching it, right? So if you have someone that is just on a regular, let's just say regular Android phone, let's say middle class Android phone, not even super high resolution, Shortpixel will know based on the information about the browser and the details that get sent back to it. And with this plugin, it'll optimize the image size for that device, so that they don't have to load something big like a retina type display image for us people who use high resolution displays, like on our let's say iPads and MacBooks, right? It won't serve that size, because that is much bigger. That's like 4 or 5 times larger in size and resolution than what's necessary for the Android. So Shortpixel know this. They'll automatically optimize the images adaptively. That's why it's called adaptive, so that it feeds the best quality for the screen size and resolution of the device that is trying to access it. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is where it's at. Now, here's the thing. I think these credits go by really, really quickly because when you look at it, let's see. So if you want to test the plugin, it's completely free. Apparently, they give you 500 image optimization credits, at least for the adaptive part, so you can install it, try it out, and then immediately after that's done, check out the GT metrics. So what it does is it serves it from its own delivery network, or CDN, Cloud Delivery Network. So you're going to get super fast access. It's basically takes a load off of your server. So if your server's not as fast, right, as what the servers Shortpixel uses, then this is just going to speed up everything, it seems, because what website these days only has text. We got images of different types, and we got PDFs, we got other formats on here, and this thing even compressed PDFs. We got JPEGs, we got PNGs, we got PDFs, and we got this other WebP thing, which this thing even supports. Pretty impressive. Okay, so there's a bunch of other tools that you can use. Even if you don't use WordPress, they got a API available that you can use for any PHP website. I know back in the day, some companies I worked for actually still use Joomla, Magento, Drupal, and some other stuff. And there's a command line thing that you can also schedule to run as well. And there's all these other libraries that you can have access to, which I haven't even played with. I was just so impressed that by running this API from WordPress, that I'm able to get additional reduction in the file sizes, which is amazing. Okay, you can ignore the ones over here because, like, again, I just told you these were full-size resolution images that I had already run through JPEG Mini Pro and uploaded here just to share. But earlier, I was getting 30, 40, 50, 60% reduction even after my 10 web reduction already started going. Okay, all right. So anyways, that's my take on Shortpixel. Check it out. And if I have an affiliate link, please use that. It'd be really helpful for my channel. And comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have something better than Shortpixel, please let me know. By the way, here's the pricing. Now, they had a lifetime deal, which is what I had signed up for off of the fabulous AppSumo. So I stacked up as much as I could because I anticipated something like this would happen. So apparently, with your monthly plan, you get 100 free anyway. But for just $4.99 a month, you get 5,000 images, which is more than even my own blog will use. But if you want to go even larger, then you got large and XXL. And on top of that, you also have one-time plans like, hey, I just want to optimize everything right now. Take care of that. 10,000 images for $9.99. And you're good to go for a while. And you know, these apparently don't expire as far as I know. And yeah, I'm impressed. I really thought that I wouldn't need this because of the compression that I was able to do through JPEG Mini. But clearly my scores show otherwise. So, you know, after this, I will post down a screenshot of before and after and let you know. Okay? Alright, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.